Welcome back to the channel, guys. Have another beautiful exotic for y'all today. Mr. Piaza, one of our really good customers here in the Houston area. We've built him several cars over the years. 1500 horsepower C7 Corvette, and now his most recent cars is a C8 Z06. We have full bolt-ons on. We're about to tune it and do even more to it as well. And then he just got this beautiful GT4 RS sitting behind me a couple months ago. I actually had the pleasure of taking the C8 Z06 and the GT4 RS in stock trim to MSR, which is a local road course. It's a smaller road course, but it's still fun. Gets the job done. We had an absolute blast. And then again, Mr. Piaza is one of those guys just like us, always has to have more horsepower, more noise, more feel, so we did just that. Let me walk over to this thing, tell you a little bit about it. For those of you that do not know, the GT4 RS is similar engine-wise to the GT3. It's a 4-liter motor, 493 horsepower. I guess for you GM guys that have like a C8, like an LT2, its comparison as far as horsepower, those are 495 horsepower. The difference is LT2 GM is a 6.2 liter pushrod motor. We're shifting those like 6,500, 6,700 depending on the camshaft, where this thing is a little 4-liter that wants to be between 7,000 and 9,000 RPMs. So this thing stock, again, 493 flywheel horsepower. We baselined it on the Dynojet. And as y'all can see here, on standard correction, it made 448 to the wheels, 323 torque. So the red is factory. And then again, Mr. Piaza wanted more. So we call this like our stage 2 package. It is high flow cats, full exhaust, and a complete tune. And guys, this thing, when you're road racing it, we're gonna see and feel a huge gain. Y'all can see between 4,000 and 6,000 RPMs, this is over a 50 rear wheel horsepower gain. And like I said, this platform wants to be between 7 and 9,000. And this was a solid 35 wheel horsepower gain up top. So again, whether you're coming out of a turn, that's where you're gonna really feel it if the RPMs are low. And then obviously on the straightaways, when you're above 7,000, this thing's gonna absolutely scream. So again, for a naturally aspirated motor, great gains from a package like this, still having a high flow cat on it, with an exhaust on it, and then obviously a complete tune as well, just to help keep it as safe as possible, but also we wanted a little bit more aggressive than factory. So this thing turned out phenomenal. It looks great. And yeah, hopefully you'll see us probably next month or two actually take it back to the road course and have some fun. Mr. Piaza is, again, cool as shit customer. He loves playing with his toys. So we'll probably, now that this one's done, he'll probably bring us the Z06 next. We'll tune it, and then we'll probably take both of them back to the road course and have some more fun. But let me start this thing up for you guys. I want y'all to be able to hear it. I mean, it sounds so good. Driving it from stock till now, I wish we had a good comparison video of stock form versus now, but now with the exhaust on the high flow cats, it sounds awesome. Driving this thing, is amazing. So let me fire it up now. We'll do maybe 1 or 2 flybys so y'all can hear it, and then maybe a little quick acceleration underneath this bridge so y'all can hear this thing. Comment below, guys. Let me know what y'all think about this Porsche. If you had your choice, because for the money, guys, these are expensive vehicles. Would you own this, the GT3? I hate to say it, even the C8 Z06, or for the money, a C8 ZR1 or ZR1X? I mean, the price is there, so GM's stepping up, but man, this thing on the road course is fun. So comment below. I want to hear what you guys have to think, or what y'all would choose for the money. It's about in that price point. It's a good comparison. Again, I know we're talking 400 and something to the wheels versus a C8 Z06. We used to get those around 600 to the wheels with bolt-ons. And a C8 ZR1 is over 900 to the wheels stock. So pretty crazy. So comment below. Let's go have some fun in the Porsche now.
Experience the thrill of unrivaled performance. Our team of experts takes your ride to the next level. From horsepower gains to custom enhancements, we deliver results. Late model Racecraft. We talking or we racing?
All right, we're in Piazza's beautiful GT4 RS Porsche. We got right over 4,000 miles on the odometer. Just finished what we call our stage 2 package. High flow cats, full exhaust, and a complete tune. A solid 50 rear wheel horsepower gain in the mid-range, over 35 rear wheel horsepower between 7 and 9,000 RPMs. I'm gonna open the exhaust. So this thing still has, even though we put aftermarket exhaust on it, it still has a dual mode where you can hit the button, make it quiet when you're with your wife cruising. When you wanna go play, hit the button, it still opens up. I'm gonna put it in PDK Sport, that's for the transmission if I leave it in drive. But I'll probably put it in manual mode and auto upshift this thing and downshift it. We also have a suspension button we can hit to make the suspension, the shocks tighter. And then ESC off is like not full traction control off. It's just, it's limited. It still helps you out in case you go crazy. And then ESC plus traction control off, that is completely off where you can get out of hand. You know what? Yeah, let's put it in manual mode. And then this thing also has, like the Vettes and Lamborghinis and Ferraris we've done lately, hit the button, the front end rises and lowers, automatic front end lift kit. Yeah, those of you that have not checked our YouTube channel, check it out. We recently did a Ferrari 488. We've done a couple Lamborghinis here this month with exhaust systems on them, so we've been doing quite a few exotics lately. I'm kind of getting spoiled here, but this thing is built for like road course. This is to go have some serious fun. God, it's so much fun. Is completely different than factory now. You know you are in this thing when you want, especially with the exhaust open. Holy shit, it sounds so good. And then I'm shifting about 8,500 RPMs. We can rev it to 9,000. Y'all can hear this thing downshifted in PDK mode. The downshift sounds so good. Guys, this thing is so, it feels like you're in a go-kart. Look, just leaving it in drive. So sick. Again, it's so light. It makes you just want to take it onto a road course. The way it plants the tires, again, it's so light with the engine in the back. It feels like you're in a little go-kart. it handles well, and that's still with the suspension looser at the moment. Listen to the downshift. Different vehicle after the exhaust and a complete tune. Like I said, I took this thing on the road course. I probably did 3 15-minute sessions, and it was a blast. I'm not gonna lie, I'm used to driving the Z06s, so I felt more comfortable in the Z06. It took me by the 3rd session to really feel comfortable in this car, to really push it to the limits. Just from not being familiar with it, to know the limits of the vehicle. When you hop in different cars, it just takes that time to get settled and to get comfortable. But this thing is a blast to drive. Just normal driving like this. Again, PDK mode, it holds the gear a little bit longer. It's like track mode for you Corvette guys out there. Y'all know how it holds the gears longer. And same with the downshifts, it auto downshifts a lot sooner, so you hear the revs a lot more. But again, just like the Corvettes and with the exhaust we put on this thing, when you're on the highway, hit this button, makes it quiet, and I can take it out of the sport mode and it will auto upshift really quick and sound almost like a factory vehicle. But we don't want to do that. See how as soon as I hit it, it downshifted into 6th gear. And then coming to brake, let's say if we're making a turn, look how quick this thing downshift. Oh, it sounds so good. So good, Mr. Piaza. Thank you so much for trusting me with another one of your babies. So we built him a lot of vehicles. I'm sure there'll be a lot more to come in the future. But yeah, this is just another one complete. So if you Porsche owners out there looking for more performance out of your vehicle, go to our website, fill out an inquiry, or give us a call at the shop. One of our sales staff will get you taken care of. Whether it's a GT3 RS, GT4 RS, a Turbo S, man, we can do them all. From bolt-ons to full tuning, we got you covered. Same thing with the exotics, the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, the McLarens. We've been doing plenty of them. We can get you taken care of. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Like I previously mentioned, comment below, let me know what y'all think about this platform in particular. Y'all probably get on the internet more than I do about, you know, these cars, what they do, what they, you know, what customers, I should say, what YouTube guys do with them from road racing and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see y'all's thoughts on, y'all's opinions on what y'all think about this platform and what you would choose, whether it would be something like this or the C8 Z06, like Mr. Piaza, he has both of them, or would you want that ZR1 because of the dollar number for these things are closer to a ZR1. So much to choose from. And then, like I said, we did that Ferrari, that 488. The turbos just feel completely different than naturally aspirated motors. The 458 Ferrari was an NA motor, very similar to this, high revving, like the Z06. And like as you can see, guys, the newer vehicles, they are going to make the horsepower, they are going boosted, just like Porsche has the Turbo S. The Ferrari is now the 488 twin turbo, and now, you know, Corvette, obviously the ZR1 is a twin turbo application. So I'll stop my rambling here. Go check out our Ferrari videos if y'all haven't seen it, as well as some of the Lamborghini videos that we have finished here recently. Until next time, guys.